And here we go.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, here. Why you gonna put countdown down?
I'm trying something different, for the lives. Good Saturday morning for us and Saturday evening for our good pal, Mr. Nate McKenzie. How's it going, Nate?
Yeah, good guys, good. Another beautiful evening here in downtown Australia. But yeah, looking forward to another amazing episode of Superman the Animated Series.
Yeah, us too. Last week, Solomon and I were both kind of fighting these colds. Nate always has the opposite issues that we do.
Yeah,
Mr. Nate's like, man, whoo, guys, it's getting warm here, and we're like, huh, we're starting to freeze. So,
yeah.
it's actually a nice brisk fall feeling morning here.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
the great James Cole, should be joining us here in a moment. We are doing
Yes.
what what we've called, just a couple plugs here as we go through our live, is we have been doing right here. It was 9 in the morning, but we kind of moved it up to 8:30. Saturday mornings, watch along. We're going through Superman the Animated Series, kind of bringing back our own idea of Saturday morning cartoons, just kind of enjoying a dose of Superman the Animated Series. And who better to watch than with Nate from Superman the Animated Podcast? Great podcast. Nate recently did season 1 of My Adventures with Superman.
Boom.
So here soon, he will be starting season 2. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, James flipping Cole.
You
Good
speak
evening.
more that's about to come out of my mouth.
So today's episode, we are doing episode
flesh.
7, the way of all flesh. Sounds intense. I will be watching on Max. James.
I put my DVD in.
And Nate.
I'm on Google TV over here, so yeah, getting ready and waiting to get started.
So this episode is going to be fun. It is a very prominent Superman villain, I would say.
You can watch this with us.
Well, especially in the animated series.
Yes.
He stretches back to the first 3-parter.
Exactly.
So here we go. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and plus play. Join us. Ready? 1,
Yep.
2, 3, play.
Hey, Bubby.
And as always, James is like a fractal second behind this.
Am I even hit play on 3?
So like, you're probably like just 1 second behind us. Because I'm watching you. It's like I see this scene on my screen, then I look over at you, and there it is.
And then you see it again.
Yeah. Like, ready, and Superman flying over the city. Right there.
Explosion.
T-Rex.
Down. Oh.
He's calling things like he's seen this before.
Boom.
The way of all.
Love that opening.
Yeah, it's
yeah, it's pretty good opening too.
It's a nice. Don't skip it.
It's pretty cool. They keep that throughout the whole series, though. Like they don't try and change it up, like we see in Smallville and like Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman. They just keep it, and which is pretty cool.
Right. Unless they did like an X-Men 97 where they changed up some bits inside to kind of give you more.
Yeah.
As the story was evolving.
Mm-hmm. Is he really tipping him $1?
Yeah.
Right. It'll pass. John Corbin's got a nicer cell than the Kingpin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I know is if I was going to fall, I wouldn't have fallen into my tray.
I mean, ideally, you have a choice, but
Yeah. My brain's like, don't destroy the food.
Right.
Mm.
You know my friend.
I'd be like, I need more details. Okay. I don't like to just say my friend and whatever you get.
I know why you have so much stuff in your cell.
So, oh, psh.
Psh. Don't see that every day.
Right? I don't know how many island prisons we have left. And less of them get rockets fired at them.
Yeah.
Start swimming.
Or is that just the way people break out of prison?
I mean, that's the way I thought you break out of prison.
Yeah, right. Have
Every
my
day
friends
when I-
shoot rockets at the walls and blow it up.
Yeah.
When I drive into work and I pass the prison and the juvie prison, I just expect rockets to shoot by.
Oh, okay.
Heck yeah.
I always love that, picking up the boat out of the water and taking them back.
But of all the days to go bike riding,
Oh, dude, bought me a souvenir. Oh, poor dude.
It's almost sad because you're like, they're like,
As long as he returns the net so the man continue making a living.
yeah, don't steal his livelihood, Superman. No, Superman,
the net.
the net, dude.
Right?
Yeah, wall's fixed. Back to work.
Well, the fisherman can't get back to work.
He's just like, Superman. You said borrow, not take.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's the scene I'm gonna write Bruce 10 a letter. In season 1, episode 7 of the animated series, Superman did not return his
Turn
net.
the net.
Yep, the fisherman had to sell his boat because he couldn't make a living.
This is like an episode of Robot Chicken.
Right? You know, for a guy who's having like incapacitating heart problems, he sure
Yeah.
scuba dived his way the entire way across the bay.
For someone
Also-
having heart problem, he jumped to like, you're gonna be metal on the inside. That's the alternate treatment. That's it. Yep, just metal.
It's the Terminator.
Yeah, it's very Terminator.
Mhm.
I mean, whenever I think of Metallo, this is kind of the version I think of. Basically, a Terminator with fake skin.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't like the orange and green like Metallo suit.
Like I don't mind the John Corbin who volunteered for a project,
Mhm,
you know, to kind of combat Superman. I don't
mhm.
mind that as a version of John Corbin, but yeah, having a suit, like an armored suit. Is definitely less, I feel like. I don't know. I like the idea here of it driving him crazy, even though, you know, he's already a little What's the word I'm looking for? But it drives him a little crazy when he can't feel things. Can't
Yeah.
feel things, can't smell things, can't taste things,
Mhm.
things like that. Everything that a person does, and he can't do anything.
Did you notice we saw Lois before in something other than purple?
I know.
There was,
Well, I was sitting there thinking like Clark's suit's kind of more gray.
yeah.
And we did get that earth tone suit he had on last episode.
True.
There's something interesting watching animation when you see changes like that, because they always keep the designs, for the most part, they keep the designs the same through animation to keep it cheaper and easier to produce.
Well, like Solomon and I were watching Justice League one day, and was like, we watched it on Netflix, and like the colorization of it made Superman's costume look almost purple.
Okay.
And then we turned it on Max, and it was like blue, and I was like, it was like the same. It was just like where it was streaming from and stuff. I was like, weird.
Hmm.
Get off of there, you jerk. Man, it's like it's a hard job being a train driver in a town with superheroes. Think of all that property damage, tax dollars.
Yep.
Oh yeah, derailing that one train.
I like now how you can kind of see on his chest right there,
Did he just kill all that people?
like the panel on his
Yeah.
chest, compared to when he first got off.
Yeah, did they build that in afterwards, after they sent him out, or before they were going to send him out?
It's funny how before when they did the rocket at him for a test, and Lex goes, "Well, your skin is also metallo," but yet he loses his skin later on.
Yeah. I like, you're talking about, I like the Corbin where he's the military guy who like's obsessed with wanting to be, the stop Superman in a suit that gets damaged, then kind of gets, goes through the evolution of like more of the metallo suit, then eventually into like this kind of thing.
Yeah, an evolution.
Kind of like, yeah. I don't know. I like the way they did Metallo on Supergirl. Like he's kind of
I'd say which version of Metallo on Supergirl, because the one that I'm keep thinking of is the one on not Crisis on Infinite Earths, but
the early one where
Elseworlds.
The one where it was like the guy who had it was kind of robotic. The first version that Superman and Supergirl had to fight when there was like two of them.
Mm.
They tried to make him like almost an anti-hero on Smallville, where he had the different kinds of kryptonite and he actually tried to be a good person.
Yeah. How the green kryptonite was kind of like poisoning his mind, and how eventually in the comics they made it so he'd actually absorb Lana's kryptonite, and kind of retconned out that idea that they were forced apart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's in red. That's wrong. Forced himself on a lady.
Consent matters, John.
And she breaks her hand.
The man driving the car, really? Oh,
Did a
I hope
Her
you're
car is
insured.
right. Her car is powerful. Did a Fast and the Furious wheelie and. Sorry about your.
My thing is, would that have worked? I mean, we watched the guy take out a train that was already building momentum.
True.
I feel like this is me at work. Like, what are you talking about? Stop yelling about stuff.
You'll get used to it. You'll get used to never feeling, tasting, touching anything ever again. That's never part of the equation.
Oh, luckily
Oh.
there's a couch there.
Yeah. Here's your Terminator scene. Like,
Yeah.
Water.
I mean, that's very, very horror movie esque. Like he's ripping his skin off in shadow.
yeah. It's intense. What do you think, Solomon? I like Clark and Grayson.
What was he thinking? Like he's an entire robot. Where was he thinking? They have his brain or his body preserved without his brain.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he knows he was an entire robot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they said metal on the inside. I don't know if he realized exactly what they were going to do to him.
Yeah, I mean, ambiguity is their best friend.
Mm. Go get him, Clark. Dang parking validation.
It's from LexCorp. Because, a company that owns 2/3 of the entire city, it's just strange to find a validated parking pass.
Yeah. I like now how his voice has that slight metal ring to it.
Yeah.
Johnny. He's permanently frustrated
Throw her
for
off
everything.
the yacht.
Turtleneck Lex.
Yeah. I love Clancy Brown's Lex. Like he's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Got this super powered machine in front of him that just kind of went toe to toe with Superman. And he's still talking to him like he's got all the power.
I know. Has a nice.
He's now got the suit, right? So why didn't he wear that out there? He knows that Corbin's got kryptonite.
Yeah.
He could have gone to Star Labs and got his leg protective suit.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh.
He's like, oh well, that's new.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. Finish him.
I think Metallo's a good Superman villain, but he's not. I think he's a good Superman villain.
I do too.
He's not the strongest. No. The strongest like Brainiac probably.
No, Brainiac's got lots of technology from around the universe, future technology, things like that. Plus in different versions, alien metals and things like that are more durable than anything on Earth, so they can actually hurt Superman, cut him, or anything, or dangerous to him, like anything is to human.
That's intense right there.
Oh, it is absolutely.
Oh, look, he used the laser version, James.
Oh, look at that.
Well, I would definitely blow up Lex's yacht.
Right? Absolutely. Put a minor dent in his finances, since he can seem to do whatever he wants.
Just for the annoyance factor.
Yeah.
I do feel sorry for Corbin a little bit here, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the way that this ends, though, for him.
Yeah.
I did that.
Like, Lois Lane's insurance company is going to have a field day. What's Lex's insurance company going to say?
Oh, I would have loved it if you just
We're almost
this
done.
was a later episode. It was Aquaman who was just he sent the shark.
Laura.
Lex.
Yeah. That's nice.
James just 1 second behind us. I'm still watching the screen.
Well, anybody watching along, they can watch this or they can watch their own.
Mm-hmm. See,
You
this
can watch
is
James.
this is what's crazy right here.
Yeah, this is awesome. I love this scene. I love this ending here. Looks a little off center, but
Yeah.
The
water
worst,
distortion.
well, the worst part would be not knowing which direction to walk.
True.
You know,
Right.
he could be walking in circles. He can't really come up to the surface.
Yeah. So, are you walking to a distant island? Are you walking back to Metropolis, or
Right.
do you walk out of the ocean into the beaches of Spain or Africa? You know what I mean?
You get somewhere.
Does he walk through the Marianas Trench? Does he keep going deeper and deeper?
Kristen, she says I can hear the theme song. I know it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, that Shirley Walker theme song.
Shirley Walker is very undervalued, underrated. That was
Everybody
good.
talks about John Williams and Danny Elfman. What about Shirley Walker, man?
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. It's
That was
definitely the ringtone. It's the ringtone on my phone at the moment, so it'll be there for a while.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's my generic ringtone as well, because if someone calls me that I don't want to answer, at least I get to hear that. And I'm like, oh, it's a little pepped up. So
Man, I should wear a Superman shirt. I'm wearing small.
Yeah, he's wearing his Smaug.
Nice.
So, Lord of the Rings shirt, but
Nice.
It's a Saturday morning party with James.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, kids playing.
Hey, that's a good Saturday morning. Sayla woke me up this morning and she goes, "Daddy, can you get up now and come play Injustice with me?"
Nice.
I was like, "Yep, I'm on my way."
Yeah.
And she beat me too, man. Like,
Yeah.
she was like, "I'm just getting good at this game, Dad." I'm like, "All right."
Tyler doesn't game, and kids are really good at video games.
I am. Oh, yeah.
So, but all right, my friends, that was
Say
our.
you were Superman. Who'd she beat you
Oh,
with?
we just do random anymore.
Oh, you
so-
do random anymore?
Yeah, because
Okay.
we play it so
my
often.
3 favorite characters to play in that game is Scarecrow, Jason Todd, and Blue Beetle.
Oh, you're
Okay.
playing part 2, huh?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Nice. All right, my friends. Who knows? If ever they need to make a part 3 to help recover from how many bad games they've developed with their past 2 DC games being flops.
Right.
Like Injustice 3 would be something I'd be like, let's do this.
Oh, that's NetherRealm too. Like that's NetherRealm. It was like WB Games. I think that made Gotham Knights, and then Rockstar or Rocksteady. I forget which one it is. Rocksteady, I think.
I would be
made
like,
Suicide Squad.
I'm like, we're gonna do a new multiplayered Arkham game, and I would be like, I'll be like pushing for that co-op
Yeah.
missions, open world Arkham game, like or something
Right.
like that.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm looking forward to that Wonder Woman game. That's still in development, and they need to make a friggin' Superman game
I hear ya.
That would be
along the
pretty
lines
cool.
of the
Like,
Arkham games.
We'll get the Wonder Woman game about time we get to about season 6 of the Supernatural Report. That's when the Wonder Woman game will drop.
So we'll be about 60 years old,
PlayStation 9.
right?
It has that Suicide Squad.
Like yeah, they don't. There's not even a video game system. You sit in front of the TV and it like beams it directly into your eyes. You
Your eyes.
control it with your mind.
It's the Tech box.
Yeah.
It's PlayStation 7. Oh, but I want to try that Suicide Squad game.
Me too.
Because I think if we all 4 played it, he would be Deadshot. They would be Harley. I'll be Killer Shark.
King Shark.
King Shark.
You just mix
I'll be
Killer Croc and
Boomerang.
you just mix Killer Croc and King Shark into one. Killer Shark.
I'm surprised they haven't done an amalgamation of that yet.
And then Mom would be Captain Boomerang. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Yeah. Mom's Australian. Yeah, whatever. All I know is that if they wanted to do the Suicide Squad game, they just need to if they're gonna do King Shark, they just be like call Ron Funches.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I've been watching Kite Man, and I'm like, haven't watched the newest episode, and I'm bummed that we haven't got King Shark pop in.
There hasn't hardly been anybody.
Well, there is a
Pop in.
couple that pop in, but
Well, there's some that were on the show, but also some of them played by different actors.
Yeah, but-
some
but
of the
like
same characters,
Frank
like Wanda Sykes and
like Frank shows up and stuff, but I'm like, I need King Shark. I just want to go and like grab lines of Ron Funches King Shark and just put it over all the scenes from Suicide Squad.
I haven't gotten to the episode where Frank shows up yet. I don't think
So
we just
All
watched the Pit episode. That was fun.
Friends. Friends.
Bane is like, well, FB.
have you
I
watched any of
freaking love
of
Bane.
that,
I love
Nate?
that he's one of the main characters on the show.
Have you watched any of the Harley Quinn or Kite Man, Nate?
No, I haven't watched any of it, but I've heard of it a lot. I've heard of Kite Man recently, actually. So intrigued to see what it's all about. So the fact that you guys are watching it gets me more intrigued. So it might be something I'll have to.
Janine looked at me like, this show is so dumb. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm laughing.
Yeah.
like
Harley Quinn is wild. It's super adult and very wild. There's actually some things that they don't do. They come up to that line and then they do things to like veer over, you know. But it's very adult. It's hilarious. And then Kite Man. It's so funny. He wants to be this bad guy, such this villain, but like he's not. He's like he's like, I'm a criminal. He's like, I'm more of a thief. But all these people are killing people and stuff like that. He doesn't go there. You know what I mean? So he's like this thief with a heart of gold. It's hilarious.
I'll definitely have to catch up on that. Yeah.
Well, that's good having you, Nate. Everybody check out the Superman the Animated Podcast. Go back,
It's
watch
down here.
watch with go back and check out Nate's episodes with the episode we just watched, his in-depth discussions.
Oh, there's another one.
Yes. Type in the number down here, right here.
Oh, very thorough of you.
You guys have a good Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.
They said bye. Check out every Saturday morning with us.
Laura said bye.
I know. I was like,
And
whoa. She was already bye. She was like, happy Saturday morning.
Yep.
But I was like, tune in for Superman